everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I am working on this pet portrait, which is of it's a customer's at my work. It's a commission for him. So this is his son's dog. So I'm going to start. I've already made up the palette for him, which is lots of reds, tans and light tans. So we're going to start with his eyes, because he's got beautiful light tan eyes. Now I think it's probably that colour, so I'm just going to come in, zoom in. Whoops, get me brush, what's going on here? Cancel. What's going on here? So I've got that colour, got that brush, use that brush, and then I've got to lift that up a fraction there. Why is that not? Where's my glove? I've got to put my glove on. Got to find my digital glove. There it is, because that helps me, stops me from resting my hand on my artwork. Hang on, just got to move my screen a little bit because I can't see over there. There we go. Whoops, and I've moved my camera. Other way. Woo! Other way. Get him straight. Go back. There we go. Whoops. You can see I've got the reference on the phone next to me. Okay, so why is my screen frozen now? My screen's frozen on me. There we go. Hang on. There we go. We're all good. Grab my pen. Get my palette brush. Wise. Open layers. Oh, okay. That's the portrait. Go here. Done. Why is it not? Currently selected layer is hidden. No. What's going on here? I'll open up a new one. There we go. Done. So I had the reference on. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. That's better. Okay, so I start with his beautiful tan, golden tan eyes. Like that. Okie doke. And then get a bit of yellow off this palette. Might move my phone to the other side so I can see him a bit better. Now he's got a little bit of a light yellowy tone on his eye as well, so I'll pop a bit of that there. Just a little bit. And his pupils are almost black, so I'll mark that in. Or you can make his face a bit bigger so I can see that a bit better. Like that. I'll round up that pupil a little bit more. Like that. I can adjust the shape of that eye a little. Like that. There we go. And I'll add a little streak of that light grey. There we go. That comes across. I'll go a bit of white from another bit of the bright white there. I'll take that. Oops. Is it still on layer 2? There we go. Like that. And I'll soft that. So I'll just get my little blending tool and just soften that a little. And I can go back over that in a little bit. So, having a look, I'm going to go over that. I'm going to get this super dark onto his pupil now. Get a little bit wider. Like that. Oops. Just round up that pupil a fraction more. Go back to my white. Where did I see that? There. And make that a little bit larger. There we go. That's a bit better. A little bit better. A little bit of reflection on that side as well. Alright. Bit of chocolatey brown around the rim of his eye. It's fun to start with the eyes. Gives them some life to begin with, which is always good. Hello, Fluffy. Is that me? I think it might be you. I think it might be you, Duh. Now, I'm going to do the nose next, and it's a bit of a reddy brown. And I'm going to make me brush a little. I'm just using a standard old brush. And I'll pop the lighter tones on his nose, and I'll go over the top of that with the darker darks. For now, I'll start with that. Down and under. And then if I've got a reddy brown, I might go onto one of these reddy browns as well. Just warm up his nose a bit. Give it a bit of a warmer colour. Alright. So how are you, Fluffy? Great name, by the way. Alright. And this is a coolie, an Australian coolie. They're a gorgeous looking dog. And then drop, he's got a little line that goes down to his lip there. Okay. Now, I'll go a really dark brown into his nostril hole. It's a very dark, almost chocolatey brown. Like that. Okay, I can also go middle sort of brown and narrow that line off a bit and get some of that onto the bottom of his nose, and I treat it pretty much exactly the same as I do with watercolour and my painting. Hey Jen, I'm going to church camp tomorrow. Oh, nice! Very good. That'll be fun. So how long are you going there for, Dale? So I just blend that up carefully. So I just got my blending tool like that. What a neat looking dog. Thank you, Fuego. Thank you, thank you. 2 days? Nice. Yeah, they're a beautiful dog. So this is him. That's him. That's the picture I'm doing. He's a beautiful cattle dog, Australian coolie. They're really gorgeous looking animals. So then I'm going to go onto here and add the texture of his little nose. And then come down here. I can add some darker dots, and there's actually a highlight which I'll add in a minute. So work on all the fun bits first. And then come down here, actually I'll get a dark, I'll get the black, almost black on there. And take that down onto the bottom because they've got little pores, skin pores on their nose. Little tiny dotlets. Ooh, that's white. I don't need to do that. I accidentally pressed the button. If you double tap, it takes you back to the previous spot where you're at. Also, I can shoplift. So what was its own tiny shops, and I paste in stones. Pardon? Okay. Go all the way back up to my top one. Oh, okay. That one. Go here. Darken that. It's almost a purple. Where are we? Now, he's a reddy brown. So I'm going to, but he's got this beautiful pinky tone around his eyes. So I'm going to start. I'm going to get these marks on the paper of his eyebrows. He's got beautiful pale, I mean, we're in a forest. What can I? Nuts? I don't know, pine cones? What sort of forest? Alright. Alright, come down. Actually, I'm going to blend that out now. Just so to soften those edges over that pencil line that I've got, which is I've got as a guide for where his colours and stuff are. Like that, and I blend that down. Alright. And he's also got that light tan on his nose. Whoops. Make my brush a bit bigger. And I'll just start with the base layers and then I will work my way back. Got to go to sleep. Night, Jen. Good night, Dale. Sleep well, Swarf. Have fun at your camp. Have fun. Alright. So that's that. And then he's actually, it comes down and around, right around his cheeks actually, and all the way down onto his chin. There's this beautiful light colour. So there's a trick I can do with what do you call it? With what's the app I'm using? Procreate, the app. I can do this, draw a solid line all around the outside like that, and then I can do this. So I can go there and I can bring not with that colour, and I can go and I bring that across and it fills it in and it's the wrong tan. So now I go like that and I go back and try and find the right tan. I always do that. There we go, that one. Click that one and then there we go, that's better. And that is how you fill in simply and fast. And then this colour, I'm gonna, and the people that I'm doing, because I'm doing digital art and they've got a printing business, so they can print off their own beautiful portrait when he's done. And then I'll come down here, because you can see he's got tan on his chest a little bit. Comes down, or maybe not. I'm going to do this beautiful tanny colour in here. Whoops. Oh, don't do that. Then it does all this. It just makes it so easy to fill in. Better get that line dot connected there, and then boop, and that's filled in. Then, and I've been really enjoying my digital art lately. Thoroughly enjoying it. Come and fill that in, and then whoop, ta-da! And now, actually, I might do it down here as well, like that, and then whee. Oh no! Go back. That didn't work, did it? Okay, we'll try again. Just have to make sure your lines are filled in. There we go. Because if they're not filled in, it sort of goes a bit psycho. So that's that. And then I'll add brush marks over the top because I want to soften that. Now, the next tone. I reckon, that one's probably, whoops, a bit darker. Fraction. Or is that the same one? That's the same one. Of course it is. Try that one. Yep, that's the one. So he's got a slightly darker tone around his eye there, like that. And I can fill in the edges and blend it as I go. And then, whoops, same on this eye. Fill that in. Like that. Oh, it went into his pupil, so I don't want to do that. So I've got to go around his eye as well. Now I'll do it. There we go. Okay, so that's that eye. Having another look. And I can fill in. This makes it so fast. I can tidy up the edges in a bit. And I'll do blending and add fur texture and stuff. But this just gets the bulk of the drawing in very efficiently. Just like dipping, it's like, dipping your pen in for the watercolor, dipping your pen in your brush in the water, and then touching it on the page, and it just fills, your water flows. It has the same kind of effect, and I love that. I'm learning all these things about digital that I never knew before, that I'm falling in love with. It just makes life so much easier. And I don't have to clean up any mess. which is awesome. There we go. So he's pretty much, actually I've got to do around his ears. Better draw that in. Come up here like that. Oops. And then, boop. Oh no, I must have missed a bit. What did I miss? Where did I miss? Whoops. Wait. There we go. That's better. And then come down here. And like that. And then, whoops. Like that. Okay, he's basically filled in. So now I've just got to soften. So I'll actually get my blur brush and blur and blend around the edges for now. Just to get all of that right out to the edges. And it just softens those lines a little. And then I'll grab another brush and take it out to the edges and soften them. So I'm just going around and just filling in and blurring out any rough spots like that. I'll drag that, I'll fluff up the edges of the ears. So just using this tool, so that pointy finger. So I just use the pointy finger and I whiz around and that blends the edges for me. And then I can get rid of that underdrawing in a minute. Oops. Soften this edge down and around. Whoops. Soften all around here. Like that. There we go. So that's sort of softened things up a little bit. Now I am going to get a little bit of this pale colour again. I'm going to go a little bit paler. I'm going to make another colour out of that. So I'm going to, oops, no, I don't want to do that. Hang on, what do I do? I go back here. Oops, go back to my palettes. I should have a lighter, that's a lighter tanny colour. It's more of a skin tone. I'll try that one. And I'm going to get a different brush. I'm going to get a hair brush. There's a brush that looks like hair. So if I go to materials, I think it's in materials. Yep. And I go short hair. And it gives me a short hair brush. And then I make it a bit bigger. Because oh, not that big maybe. Why is that? That's not the right brush. What did it go to a different brush? Oh, there we go. And I'll just fuzz out the lighter colours. Actually, I'm going to make that a bit lighter. So, or even, was that? I'll try that one. Nope, that's darker. I'm going to make a lighter. I'm going to have to make one. So I'm going to go to this. Go there. How do I? I'll go to disc. There we go. And I'll make it lighter. But it's still a skinny colour. But it's got to be lighter. So if I go back here maybe. That. And then I'll add that to a new palette. I'll add that down here. There we go. So then I've got it there. Go back to my palettes. Go find it. There it is. Nope. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? I've got to find a very light pale. That one. It's not really. Or maybe I'll have to go. I'll have to go an almost white then. Maybe go a super light. Or that one. Nope. That's a yellowy colour. We could try that. No, it all looks a bit. That's all right. We'll use that one. Actually, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. And I'll just take that fur texture, still going the direction of the fur. You've still got to be aware the way the fur's going. His fur sort of swirls under here and goes off to the side. Oops. And I'll go over that again. This is just the blocking in stage, which is the fun bit. I'll blend that out a bit after. Okay, having a look. Straighten the camera up. I've knocked my camera apparently. There we go, that's a bit better. And I can take that up into this, I'll make it a bit smaller. And take that fur texture up into his ears. Like that. Okay. Like that. And then I'm going to go a little bit darker around his eyes. Whoops. I'm going to go that brown. Again. With this soft hair-like brush. It's called fine hair, this brush. Whoops. Get a bit... Oh. I keep touching my brush and undoing it. There we go. And going to erase instead, which can be a bit of a problem. I've got to go back to his eye. Tidy that edge up again. Oops, I don't want to do it with that brush though. Untitled brush, that'll do. There we go. Put that edge of his eye back. Go to elements. Nope, it wasn't elements, it's materials. Short hair. There we go. Oops, done. And then take that around here. Around there. Alright, and I can also take this up around the edges of his ears. Because the edges of his ears are a tanny, dark tan colour. Slightly darker than the rest of his fur. Like that. Comes down around this part of his ear. You can see it gives it fur texture just nicely. And then around this edge. Take it all the way up. Overlap onto his furry bits under there a little bit. There we go. Come down here. Oops, I don't want to do that. It's a bit messy. Like that. And then that comes down the back of his head there. Oops. Around here. And then around this ear. Like that. Right around that edge. So yeah, really enjoying the digital art. It is a lot of fun. And then I've got all this fur's darker around the back of his neck there. Like that. And around his shoulders I can add that in. So you'll see the other colours from underneath. And it just gives it a nice brush texture. He's got bright orange for his ball in his mouth. There we go. Oop. This glove is supposed to stop that from happening, but I suppose that's what happens when you buy a cheap thing off the internet. They're only $3, so nothing lost, I suppose. Okay, so just drag that down and around and fill that fur in like that. Put that there so you can see it a bit better. And this will be printable on an A4 size piece of paper, printing paper. So, or the guy that's going to print it is going to print it onto canvas. So that way, they can print out whatever size portrait they want. And I've done this in 300 dpi. So it'll print a nice quality with a bit of luck. Alright, I'll just soften those edges down here. Like that. Oops. Take that right around that edge. And did you hear about the escaped convict that they found camping? No, tell me what happened. What happened, Deep? Alright, now I'm going to go slightly, we go back to this lighter brown and blend that in as well. And how are you, Deep? So I just thought I'd get a quick couple of hours stream in. I just finished work and thought, oh, barely hear me, by the way. Okay, hang on. Is that better? Is that better? Come down and around here. Let me know if that's better, Dale. I've upped it on the computer screen thingy. And then go darker brown here. Yep, I had to just turn up the volume just to hear. Oh, wow, okay. But it's better now. Okay, so I'm just going to blend all this out. I've got to darken up around there. Did you see what I said though? No, the clear case of criminal intent. Oh my god. Yeah. Before the audio, yep. Yay, technology. Yeah, because I adjusted everything yesterday, day before, and I'm still fiddling with things trying to get, because we adjusted the camera. I got all my whole setup's all been moved a little bit. I've rearranged my art room, so everything's a bit skew-if for a little while. I'm just going to blend his fur. I'm not liking the fur, so I'm going to blend it using that pointy finger tool just to soften up that fur a bit. Yeah, and I had trouble. I noticed my video I did for YouTube the other day was a bit off. I saw a couple of rough portraits from you recently on yes, yes, I did. I've actually had a few dogs to do, which has been good fun. I'm just going to make that a bit bigger, my blending tool, because I want to blend a bit faster. Yeah, and this is actually a commission from my work. I picked up a commission off a customer, so of their dog, or their son's dog. So it's a bit of fun. And I've got a cat to do, but I'll do that. I can do that in my lunch break at work actually, and I'll just turn that into a time lapse. So I'm working on the cat in my lunch break, and the dogs are going to be live streamed. I've got another dog as well that I've got to do. Alright, so now I'm going to go, which brown am I going to use for this? I've got to go a little bit more of that golden colour. I don't know whether that's not it. I've got to go a lighter goldeny grey. Maybe that one, around his eyes. Go back to my brush. I've got the hairbrush still. Yep, I reckon that's a bit like it. One day I need to figure out how to do a black dog. Oh my, lots of purples and blues. I've done a couple of pure black dogs and they are really hard. But you just use purples and blues to make them look a bit more, because black looks so flat. So yeah, I use purple. A lot of purple is the trick. A lot of purple. try to never use just black, ever. Like even in my watercolours, I just take all the tricks I've learnt from watercolour and put it into my digital. But it's the same. Yes. Yeah. You know the trick is not to do black exactly. Now I'm going to go into his mouth, and he's got sort of a pink lip, a pinky lip, which would be that colour. Oh, that's the ball. I'll fill in the ball. I'll just grab my Untitled brush and I'll fill in this ball. But yeah, it's good fun. So he's already coming together. Oops, where's the ball goes there, around his teeth. Actually, you know what I can do? I'm an idiot. I don't even have to do that. I keep forgetting that I can take these shortcuts. I can do that, and then I can do that. Whoops. And that fills that in. Ta-da! And then, same on his top lip. Come up here. Take it right around his lip. He's looking cute. We're getting there. And I do that. That's filled that in. And then around there. And then badink. Oops, don't badink. Badink. There we go. And then I can just fill in the edges. Anywhere that I've missed. Tidy up the lines. And then blue. If I got a blue. It didn't give me a blue. That's odd. Okay, so I'm just going to find a blue. It's a royal blue. Have I got a royal blue? Don't have a royal blue. Let's go onto this palette. Where's my other little palette that I had here? I had a little palette. There it is. Let's go here. Whoops. And go down to there and go blue. That's the blue I want. So I'm going to go that one. And I'm also going to get a highlight colour. A highlight blue. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go blue. Whoops. Oh no, that didn't work. I'll go there. Like that. Whoa! Oh, that looks cool, actually. I don't mind that. And then, oops, take that into there. Oh, maybe not. What colour background am I going to use? I'm going to get rid of that, actually. Whoops, there we go. Now I'll try again. This time, not lose so much control. There we go. I might actually do a green background, like a heritagey green. So let's go background colour. Background colour. I'm going to go background colour. Green. But I want to go heritage green. Whoops. Why is that not working? Background. No? What happened then? Background. That one. Work. Work. Why background? How odd. And I know the trick to do. Yes. That's really weird. Hang on. Unless I have to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this then. I'm just going to go brush. That one. Done. And I'm just going to go wee around the outside. And then drop it in. Because it didn't want to play the game. So I'll just do this instead. Whoops. Fill it all in. Like that. Round the bally. It's not really very round, is it? Like that. I was just saying what you were thinking. Yeah. Alright, and around this here. Do you remember Davy Crockett? He was back in the 70s. Because he had 3 ears. He had a left ear, a right ear, and a wild front ear. See, that was a bad joke, wasn't it? My dad told me that. Okay, and then... Ta-da! There we go. Okay. I don't think I like that background. What do you reckon? I think I prefer him on the white, to be quite honest. I'll just get rid of all that pencil mark. Like that. And then, I think I like him on the white. So I think we'll just stick with that. Okay, so now I'm going to get my eraser. I'm going to tidy up around him a little bit. Oops. And I've only done this on like 3 layers. There's the drawing layer, the photo layer, and then the background. But I'll just get rid of these outer lines. Then I'll fluff up his edges like that, because I don't want that hard drawing line. I could probably just erase that layer. That would have been sensible, wouldn't it? Alright, doesn't matter. Actually, I will. I'm just going to erase the drawing layer. Oh, no, not that one. No. Or maybe that was it. Oh! That's just his eyeballs. And get rid of that one. Then, well, where's my drawing layer then? I can't do. Oh, what have I done? Okay, I've coloured over the top. I'm a nong, but that's okay. I see what I've done. I didn't. I thought I did a separate layer for the outline, but no, I didn't, because that would be stupid. That would be smart, wouldn't it? I'm having a not so smart moment, but that's okay. So I'll just blur out the edges of his pencil lines that I can't erase. Soften up those edges of his ears, and I'm going to leave the background white, like that. So I'll just work around the edges here, make him a bit smaller. Soften up these edges, because that looks a bit rough, a bit heavy, a bit hard. I don't want hard lines because he's a foofy dog. Or he's not foofy, but he doesn't have hard lines. He's got a smooth coat, but he's not a fluffy boy. But he's very cute. So just to soften up those edges, like that. Actually, I'm going to zoom my camera out a fraction, if I can. Press all the right buttons. Oh, that's in. That way. There we go. Then I can make him bigger on my screen. Going to blend around his eye there. And now I'm also going to add, I've got to go back up to my palettes, there we go, back to the top, because that's the colour I want with him. And I'm actually going to go a bit of this grey, because I erased, there we go. Add a bit of this grey into his expression lines and blend, because he's got like a little smiley bit around there. I've got to add more fur texture around there. Add some super duper dark chocolatey brown around this outside edge of his nose, like that, into the centre of his nostrils, and under here. Make it super duper dark like that. And then I'm also going to take this reddy brown onto his lips, because you can see he's got slightly, well, you can't see, I can see. I should somehow pop that. I need to pop the reference. That's the reference I'm working from. So I've just got he's got a little bit of a reddy brown lip. So I'll add that onto there. Take that right round the outside edge of his little mouth. And then that comes all the way down this underside, pretty much to the bottom of his chinny chin, like that. And then I don't have a skin tone in that one, but I'm going to use that skin tone there. Come around the inside of his lip. That's actually not really, oh yeah, it is. It's a skin tone, but it's a, I'll add that in there. It's around here. Whoops, not there. Disappear. Got to go around the bottom. That's his teeth. I don't need these little teeths. Can't be white colouring in his tooths. Don't want to do that at all. And I'm going to add, have we got a skin tone? If I go this lighter skin tone around the top of his lip, like that. And then he's got a dark shadow in his mouth, which is a purple. Whoops, it's going to sit that up there so I can see him. He's got a purple, like a very deep purple, almost black. But it's not black, it's purple in the back of his mouth. Like that. And then blend that forward so it's not quite as dark. So blending it naturally sort of highlights it a little, lightens it a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than that. Just drag that forward like that. What is that? It's his tongue. Okay. I'm still figuring it out. There we go. So that's that. And then having a look at my tones that I've got here. I've got to bring my back down to the right here. I need a little thing stuck to my I'm going to go over the top of that with a bit of this purple as well, just to soften up so that's not quite as, I'll blend it in with the black or the dark purple, but it just softens it a little bit. It doesn't look like a black hole, a big black blob. Alright, now he's got his tooths. And I won't do them white because they're not white, they're sort of an off-white. So I'll make them that sort of a little bit of a skin tone, light, like that. And then he's got little tooths there, little tooths there. What the? What's his tongue? Alright, I can add little white lines in amongst it. But I'll fill in his tooths like that. And then his tongue goes, his cute little tongue goes around this edge here, like that. And then fill that in. Sort of, that's not really the right colour, is it? Having a look. Yeah, that is not the right colour, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go over the top of that with more of that colour. Ugh, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Have I got skin tone anywhere else? I'm going to go. I'm going to make another one. I'm just going to make it. So go to a palette. Go here. Go that one. Go disc. Then I'll make it a bit ready. A bit more ready. A bit more like that, I reckon. Then I'll stick that there. That looks a bit better. That's a bit better. And I can add some highlights to that. So that comes down and around here. Down and around there, like that. It sort of wraps around. Whoa! Whoa! I'm going to do there. Okay. Okay, that right round his ball there. Then I'm going to, because that sort of disappears off back up there actually. And then I'll add some highlights. I'll use this blend because it goes around the edge. Oh, I did it again. I'm a nongus. Whoops. Actually, in 3 fingers puts it back. So 3 fingers, put it back. There we go. And then around here, put some of this highlight in like that. Like that. I did it again. Well, it's almost the same colour anyway, isn't it? Alright. Like that. Get a highlight on his cheek, on his lippy bit. I'm going to go pure white, if I can find a pure white anywhere in my palettes. That's not a pure. Just looking for the brightest bright white that I've got there. That's white. Alright, and I'm going to highlight. Actually, you know what? Erase. That'll give me the highlight on his teeth. Like that. Because he's got lovely little highlights on his teeth. That's his. And then I can see all these little teeth around here. So I'll just colour them in white and make them larger. Make them a bit larger. Oh, that looks stupid. Okay, get rid of those. Pardon me. So they're up here. And they go behind his tongue. Sort of, kinda. Okay, having a look. And I'll go that not so bright white. That one, actually. In his teeth. Ah! Not that one. That one. There we go. That's his teeth at the back. And I'll add a little bit more. That one? No, but that one. A little bit of pink. Whoops. And then I'm fiddling and fussing. I am that one, actually. A little bit of a blue light. That's better. I like that better. It's not quite white, but it's just dulls them off a little. There we go. Okay. I'm going to get I'll use that as a highlight down the edge there as well. He's got a highlight on the bally. And I'm going to go, where's my blue? There's that blue. Tidy up this line. There's a way of I need to make that bigger so I can do it. There we go. Just going to try and fill in that. Just want it to be a bit neater around those lines because I've made them a bit rough. I know there's something you can do to make it automatically round your lines a bit. There we go. But I don't know what that cue is to make that happen. Alright. So that's that. And I'm going to go a stronger orange around here. Because I need to... Hang on. Whoops. Ah! And 3. There we go. So 2 takes away, 3 puts back. Because I've got to shadow the ball up here. Because it's not all just one colour. You've got to look for shadow tones. So I'll just blend that out. Like that. Take it right up to his lip. And blend that out. Like that. Same around here. Like that. Get that shadow in there. Alright. Like that. Just going to soften around these edges. And then I've got to get a dark blue, an even darker blue. So I'm going to go to my palette there. And I'm going to go disc, blue. Go a really dark blue for around this bottom edge of this blue line. Like that. What have I done there? Why is that like that? I'll erase over, I'll blend that edge of the ball out. Actually, I'll go to the orange and I'll draw over it. There we go. Got rid of that. Like that. Alright. And I'll go back to that blue, that dark blue. And I'm going to just blend that in. I'll make that a bit stronger around that outside edge. and blend it so that it's not just so squiggly looking. Whoops. Like that. And then same on this bottom one. So I'll just fill that in there like that. And then blend, blend to soften it like that. Okay. Drag that highlight so it doesn't look quite so harsh. And then I can see a bit of that orangey sort of colour under here, and I'll blend that like that, because the ball's not just one flat colour. I'll darken up under here, just scribble there like that, and then I can blend it, and that'll just fill that out and blend it with the orange underneath like that, and give it a natural sort of gradient, softer sort of gradient. There we go. Having a quick look, that looks alright. Make him a bit smaller. Yep, I'm quite happy with that. Okay, I'm going to blend around this edge, around his lip, because it's looking a bit rough. Alright, now I'm going to get a little bit of a lighter tan. Go back to the palettes. Okay, I'm going to go to that. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to see. I want it to be more of a pink, but I want like that maybe. That one. Go back to palettes. I'll stick that one on there. And I want to... Oh! Not that. That was the wrong one to do, wasn't it? That one. No, that's a bit too grey. I've got to go... I'll go a blue light. I'll go a light blue, because it's a very faint light. It's very delicate light blue for his highlights. Because the white's too stark, but blue is always a good light colour, and dark blues and purples are a good shadow because they're cool-ish. Alright, again I'm going to use that colour around the edge of his ear, because he's got the highlights coming around that edge, and I can blend that, take that down, blend it up like that. And he's also got that on this ear, coming down here. Like that. Then down and around, and I can blend it just to soften it. Like that. Alright. Okay, take that onto his nose in here and blend. And again, that highlights over this side. And blend. Alright. Now he's got... I'm going to go back to my brushes. And I'm going to go back to short hair. And I'm going to take this out and around. Actually, I might go longer hair. Go flowing hair. It's a bit of a longer pattern. Like that. And get that fur texture up here. So he's got a highlight up here. He's got a little bit of grey there. Got a lot of grey on the top of his nose. So blend that in. Blend that out there like that. I can add some more red browns over the top as I need. I'll add a bit of that grey down here as well. It's starting to come together. I'll add a bit of that highlight along here also. And down here, like that. So he's starting to come to life. He's starting to come to life. I'm going to go back to my browns. A bit of that reddy brown. Back into here. Around that edge. Because he's got furry fur. He doesn't have harsh lines around the edge. He's got soft furry furs. Like that. Same on this side. Sure not barking up the wrong tree? No. Not at all, buddy. Not at all. Go this light grey. Whoops, I need it to be a bit smaller. Disappear that. Go away. There we go. Now, whoops. Go the short hair. And then, oh, that's not, don't like that. Nope. Go back to flowing. Just keep it small. A bit bigger than that. What's going on here? I'll add that highlight as a pink, like almost a lighter tone there, like that. Alright. Got to get a bit more. I might add a bit of that reddy brown. Just, what's going on? Oh, I see. That. Add a bit of that. So there. And blend. Just got to get all the different shades in his fur so he doesn't look flat. Having a look here, I can actually see he's got more of a, I'm going to add some of this. What's going on? Go on. That one. What's, that's brown. Why is it looking grey? I want that colour. Why is it grey? That is not grey. Maybe, am I doing it on the wrong layer? No, I'm on the right layer. Why is that? That is so strange. Looks like brown to me. I'll try this brown. No? Why are they going, why are they looking grey? What's going on here? It looks darker there. That's odd. It's doing strange things. I haven't got the opacity changed. The opacity's still right. I'll figure it out. Because I've only got, maybe I can incorporate these two layers if I merge. I want to merge down. Okay, so now they're together. So that should be right. So it should work now. Because I've merged them together. Oh, there we go. That's better. Maybe that was the problem. I just had the wrong sort of layer adjustment. Takes a bit of getting used to this digital stuff. I'm getting there. Slowly, getting there. Oh! Silly sausage. Go that. Then come around here. He's looking cute. I'm getting there. I'm getting happy with him. Starting to. He's got a bit more dark in his ears. Like that. come back around here. A bit of dark up there. There we go. Take that around the edge of his muzzle and around the very bottom edge of his lip, like that. I can add a bit of that around here because it comes down in front of his eye a little bit. Having a look. Now I'm going to also add a bit of this highlight. I'm going to soften it around here. Ooh, too bright. There we go. Around this edge. Like that. And then he's actually got, I've got to draw his collar. I haven't done his collar yet. I'm a duffer. So I'm going to go this dark brown, get my flat brush, just up here, and fill his collar in. But what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to run my pen around there, like that, and then go wee all the way around there, like that, and then go, oh, that didn't work. What happened there? That did it. Okay, and then I can fill the rest in, like that. Alright. And I just carefully fill all that in. And I can erase the edges that are a bit gooby, because I don't want gooby edges. There we go. Erase. Oh, do I want to erase? No, I don't actually. I want to, what do I want to do? I'll figure that out in a minute. I'm going to do the light, the buckle. Like that. And then I'll just do a couple little the holes so it looks like his collar. I'm going to go darker, almost that purple dark around this outside edge at the bottom of the collar. And I'll tidy up that line like that, and like that. Okay, and then come around here. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to go back to that light. That one. Whoop. Make that buckle a bit bigger. And I'm going to go a bit of a lighter tan around this edge, because you can see, well, you can't really, but I'm just going to add that on because it just gives it a little bit of different, a little bit of interest. And I'll blend this out to soften it. So I do treat this, and this is all on one, well, it's 2 layers. So I've blended the 2 layers together. So now, and I'm just going to blend all of this, and I'm just going to soften up these edges, these outer edges, which is that pointy finger tool. Alright, now having a look. I've got to soften up, blend all this out a little bit, so it's looking a little bit harsh at this point. Having a look. He does look a bit grey on the screen. I'm not quite sure why that is, but I'm going to add a bit of yellow. I need some yellow. I'm feeling the yellow. I'm needing the yellow. So I'm going to go back to my disc, go to bright yellow, because I want some bright bloody yellow. That's what I want, some bloody bright yellow, not some green. I want bright yellow. Where the hell is me bright yellow? I want a bright yellow. Over there. None of these are yellow. Here, bright yellow. here. Oh, that's probably better. And then, that'll do. Yep, because I want to stick some of that in his eyes. Because he's got the most magnificent bright eyes. So you can see, when you look up really close, you can see all the missy bits. I'm going to go a bit of black into his pupil. Because I've messed up his pupils just a tad. They're not looking very pupil-like when you look up close. I'm going to go a little bit darker on that inner edge of his eyelid. And around into that edge, like that. Heavens, I've got a bit of onion peel. That came from work, didn't it? Oh, goodness. All the treasures. Okay, having a look. Gonna blend. Just to tidy these external lines, I'll just blend. Okay, now I'll shrink him down, have another look. That looks a bit better. That's given them a little bit of a lift. That has given them a bit of a lift. So, now I'm going to go back in. Where's my bright white? Do I have a bright white? I don't really have a bright white. I need a bright white. That's not really white, but it'll do. I just need... Oh, that's definitely not it. That's not it, Muff. No, that one. Oh, you know what? I'm probably better just to erase, because that's pure white at the background. Just want to get that in there. And I can blend just to soften it, so it's not just a hard white split. Like that. There we go, that's softened it. Now I'm also going to add that around the edge of his nose. I'm just looking at the reference, and I blend it like that. Blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. He's also got a highlight on that side of his nose. Blend it, just to soften it, because I don't want hard, harsh lines. Blend it. Not completely, I still want it to be bright, but then I shrink him down. There we go, look at that. So he's starting to come together. Since there when a yellow's bloody... Oh! Yeah, shut up. That's the Australian in me, mate. That's the Aussie in me. Whoops. Okay, let's set my dogs off as well. That was smart, wasn't it? And then I'm going to just add some furry texture. Don't know what my dogs are going bananas about, but my dogs are going bananas. Alright. That is very yellow. Not yellow, light in there. You know what I mean. You speak, Jenny. Oh! No. Not answering the phone. Oh! I'll just show that number to everyone. I don't know who that was a scam call, so I'll show that number to the world, as you do. Oh! There we go. Scared me. All my doodahs are going off. Okay, now make his fur come out to the edges. Like that. Been getting lots of scam calls. Yay, technology. Don't know how they get hold of me, but they do. Okay. Get these highlights around this outside edge. Because he's got very nice highlights around here. He's got a beautiful highlight around there. I feel like I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? He's also got... I'll lighten up that highlight around there. I've got a grey, but I'm just going to soften it up. Whoops. Nope. A bit too rough. There we go. Come around here. That's a bit better, I think. It's a bit better. Alright. Having a look again. Got to add a bit of that light onto the top of his nose. A bit around here. Like that. And he's definitely got a lot more on that side. A lot more on that side. Like that. Like that. And I'm going to go super dark just in and around the closest part of his eye, like that, because he does have super dark shadow just there, and a super dark little bit of furry bits there. And I reckon, alright, he's looking pretty cute. He's looking pretty cute. Having a look. Okay, I'm just going to blend out. I have my phone permanently in do not disturb mode with the exception of my favourites, which are mostly family members now. It only rings or gives me an alert if... Oh, I need to learn how to do that, Deep. I need to learn how to do that because my phone dings the whole bloody day away. It's just ding, 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 ring, ring, and it's just annoying. And I didn't know you could do that, so now I do. Thank you, Deep. I was going to draw some more fur. I didn't even know you could do that. I have Android. Oh, see right there. See right there, you've lost me. I'm not an Android. Not sure if you get iPhone. Yeah. Oh, now I'm sad. See, you lift me up, then you knock me down. uh, rude, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to actually use a bit of this other skin tone. That is not it. That is not it. That one. I've got to figure out. I'm not real happy. I'm going to go a red. I'm actually going to go a red because I think that's the only way I'm going to get the colour that I need. So he's got like his tongue colour around that edge. That's better. At least that looks a bit more like his tongue. It's more of a pink. There we go. That's a bit better. Maybe it's possible, but since I don't have an iPhone or mess with my wife's iPhone much, I don't know if you can. I'll have to Google. I'll Google. Dr. Google does everything. Cures all the things. I'll figure it out. But now that you've said that, there has to be a way. There has to be a way to silence them. There has to. I'll figure it out. But thank you for the inspiration. What am I going to do? I'm going to blend that out. But it's very nice because only messages and alerts from my family come through. That's what I need because I get so many scams. It is just painful. I'm actually going to use a bit of that pink in his ear as well because they do have, like you can see the blood supply in their ears. I'll just do it lightly and I'll blend it. Do that and then blend. So it just knocks it back. So it's not quite as harsh looking. There we go. Like that. That looks better. Look at that. It's a little touches like that that lift everything. Whoop. Oh, there we go. And then blend. Oop, not erase, blend. Because erase would make it pure white. If anything ever does come through, it doesn't if I don't recognise a number or can't tell who it's. Yeah, I never answer it. If it doesn't come up with a name, I don't answer it. They can leave a message, and if it's someone that I don't, for whatever reason, have their number, they'll have to leave a message, and I'll ring them back. But otherwise, I just don't answer my phone because they're pains in the bottom, the scammers. So you get them overseas as well. Same, yeah. I only answer to family and friends. I reckon he's looking pretty well right. What do you reckon, Dee? What's your opinion? What would you do? Is there anything else you'd change? I'm thinking he's looking pretty damn cool. Ah! Not that one. She says as she wrecks the picture. Okay. I'm just going to make it a bit larger. And I'm going to blend this white bit here. It's going to highlight that. There we go. Right, having a look. He looks pretty cool. So that's the reference. Can you see him? Hang on, I'll put it on that side. That's the reference. Oh, and that's the picture. I could probably do with a little highlight on the ball around there. So I'll grab some white. And I'll just come around here. And I can blend. Like that, just to lighten up some of the edges because the light is hitting that side, like that. Try and keep the highlight ball shaped. I miss a call when it's truly important. Exactly, they'll leave a message. That's what I reckon too, Dale. That's exactly what I reckon. Alright. I'm actually going to add a bit of that around here as well. Just makes everything a little bit three-dimensional. And it was actually our mate, Mindsci Will, who got me into digital. I'd never really given it a go till I watched Mindsci 13. So anyone, I've done a shout out, but I'll do another shout out because if anyone wants to learn how to do digital, oh my god. So we're going to go here, shout out, Mindsci 13. Everyone, pop a follow over there. He does the most beautiful 3D digital art that you've ever seen. So incredible. And yeah, I watched him for a while and it got me inspired to give this a go. Otherwise, I probably would never have tried digital. Would never have occurred to me to try if I hadn't have watched Mindsci. He's got a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel, so follow both. It's under the same name. Alright, having a look. I reckon... oh, I forgot my cuppa. Oh no, I had a cuppa. I forgot all about it because I'm a duffer. Yeah, lucky I had it in my metal cup. Kept it warm. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my brushes, back to flowing hair, and I'm going to erase. And I'm going to get some, I just want to get some of these lighter hairs just in the corner of his ears. Whoops. Like that. Like that, and take them up. That's a bit better. Maybe not. Hang on, we're going to go erase again. Let's get super bright light. Nope, that's not going to work either. I'm not going to do that then. Let's not do that. Having another look. What have I got to do? I might add a bit of that pink, the skin pink. Where did I do that? It was that one, wasn't it? Just add a bit of that into that. It's almost like a rose, that colour. And then I'll blend it just around the edges. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. I think, I mean, I could keep going and going, but I think, and I've got to learn how to get the different brushes because I know I can buy more brushes, but I just don't know how. So I've got to do a bit of research. I've got to Google the how to do things on the iPad because I don't know how to buy new brushes. And I need some more brushes. I'm pretty sure I need more brushes. Blend. There we go. Alright, now backgrounds. So I'm going to have a look at get my colour wheel, go traditional, grab my, where's my colour wheel? That's my giant colour wheel. Geez, I've got a small one somewhere. So I'm going to have a look at my colour wheel. And I want to go, a colour to pick, so at a blue-greens. So for a background, it would be a blue-green. So I'm going to have a look at my colour wheel. Go to blue, heading into a blue-green. Maybe, because the opposite on the colour wheel, so he's sort of a red orangey dog. So the opposite on the colour wheel is what would enhance it. So that's sort of it. So I'm going to go background colour. Nope. Background colour. Why? Background colour. Oh, hang on. Go there, then go that one. Why isn't my background changing? I want my background to change. Why isn't my background changing? I wanted my background to change! Why? Why? Or do I do... What have I done? Or do I? I can't move. I can't move it. Why? What? Oh, hang on. Have I done something to that? I don't know why. I don't want to touch anything there because I don't want to wreck it. Why is that not highlighting? Why is my background colour not highlighting? It won't even... It's not even going to... Go on. No, it won't do it. Oh, I don't know. What's going on there? Why is my background colour not working? If I haven't locked it or anything. It's so weird. So weird, people. What have I done? I want that colour. Let's stick it on a palette. Maybe that might be my problem. I'll do that. Ah! What? There. So then do that. And then go that one. Hey! There we go. That's what had happened. Figured it out. So what do you guys reckon about that? I reckon that looks pretty cute. And that's a nice background colour. I might go around and just tidy up a couple of these little edges. Because I've got a few little roguey bits. There we go. Get rid of that. Oh, I've got to sign him. I haven't signed him. Better sign him, eh? How long did that take me? An hour and a half he's taken me. Okay, so I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it with a colour that's in it. Go that. So I go... There we go. And I am going to call him done. I reckon he's done. So, are we going to find someone to raid, peeps? Who else is on? Let's see who's on. Let's go... Twitch. Who's on that we can raid? There's lots of lovelies on. We are going... Oh no, I just did a stupid thing. Oh no, I didn't. We're good. We're going to raid Never Again Land because she's fantastic. So, we're going to go back here. We're going to go forward slash raid Never Again Land. And I hope that works. And there, did it work? Yes, it worked. Woohoo! Okay, I'd love it if you'd come over there with me, guys and gals. I will see you over there. Have an awesome day night.